Hey guys, welcome back to Christmas with KJ. Just kidding. If you just watched, or if you have watched, the David's Tea chocolate chip cookie review, it's literally 5 minutes later. Costume change to accommodate for Teas this season. Here we go. So you're probably like, bro, the title of this video gave it away. Get to the point. I know. But I don't know, I just kind of wanted to come on and share a few like small hauls from non-David's Tea companies that I've been treating myself with this holiday season. So I've got the scissors ready and I can't wait. So here we go. Let's start with one that's already open. Just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. Jeez, how do you open this? Okay, sorry. So, I'm going to start with one that is actually already open, but I opened the next one just in preparation. So, if you guys watched, I don't even know what video that was, but there was a video where I was ranting about the pumpkin muffin tea from Savoy Tea Company, and I was like, yo, I'm waiting for it to come back in stock. If you like pumpkin teas or fall teas, I would try it. It has become my favorite one. Anyway, it did come back in stock and I did buy it. So I got a little haul from Savoy. It came in this cute little box. And so let's kind of talk about it. So when you open the box, it opens, it's one of those Indestructo mailers, which is really sweet. So it was perfect. It was taped, but honestly, they don't even need it. And then the inside has a bit of tissue paper. And I don't know, I just wanted other people to see this packaging because it was so simple, but like really effective. So once you unfurl the tissue paper, the 2 teas that I ordered are there, and then the 2 sample sizes are there. So the first thing I got was pumpkin muffin, which is a black tea, and then homemade apple cider, which is actually also my favorite apple tea of all time. So let's talk about it. I don't know, I'm really excited, so I'm going to say also a lot because there's so many things I just want to share. Bear with me. But I wanted to show people this tin. So like, boom, pumpkin muffin, Savoy. But look, the top, like, it's a latch top on a metal tin. Have you guys seen these ever? Because this is my first one. And I'm into tea storage and tea tins, but I have not yet had a metal tin that has a latch. I am thoroughly impressed. And inside, they have the tea in like a, I don't know, is this like wax? Or like almost like a parchment? It's in there, so it's like double protected. I can kind of smell it, but the fact that I can't lets me know that it's like seriously airtight, so good job. I'm going to cut that and dump it in a second, but that's not important. Actually, maybe it is, because maybe I want to show you guys what the tea looks like. All right, then. We're doing it. There's no going back. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. So that's what the tea looks like, and it smells so good. Yeah, so there's like pumpkin... And I'm even afraid to say the word pumpkin spice, but it smells like a spiced pumpkin. So you get that savoriness almost of the pumpkin, but you can tell that there's a dash of cinnamon on it. There's chocolate in here and maybe some maple or some nutmeg or something. Let me read you guys the ingredients. So the ingredients include Chinese black tea, white chocolate chips, freeze-dried carrots, cinnamon pieces, and natural and artificial flavor. Meanwhile, where's the pumpkin? I don't know, but it tastes delicious. I'm telling you. Okay. The second tin that I got is a homemade apple cider. So I'll tell you guys again. Latch tin. What? Super cute. And I just discovered this tea in my Sips By box. Like, at this point, 2 years ago. So it was like the first summer or fall that I was getting Sips By. And it was just like perfect. Or so maybe just last year. So this homemade apple cider is a green rooibos tea. It almost even smells like a candy, which is ridiculous. This is like the best apple tea I've had. And the reason it is to me is because it tastes like apple juice without the extra. So the ingredients for this one are green rooibos, cinnamon pieces, dried apple pieces, and natural and artificial flavoring. The smell kind of takes your breath away because I don't know, it smells tart in here. I don't know, but that's like a favorite of mine. And then the two samples that I got that they had just like so neatly packed away. The first one I got was squash buckling chai. This was at the behest recommendation of Teas by Danny. So Danny over at Teas by Danny. It's their squash buckling chai. So this one is a rooibos, which has South African red rooibos, freeze-dried carrot pieces, cardamom, organic cinnamon pieces, cloves, natural and artificial flavoring. This sounds actually amazing, and I wish I would have probably debuted this during Chai Day Friday, but perhaps. And again, this was around the time that I think I was buying a lot of things, and I was like, okay, I know I like the pumpkin muffin and the homemade apple cider, but I was like, let me just try this in a small quantity. And then the last thing, I was just like surfing the site, trying to see what I could buy, what I liked. And I ended up getting this other black tea, which is called White Christmas. So this one has black tea, white chocolate chips, peppermint leaves, red safflower, and all natural flavor. So this one I put in my advent calendar. It's coming up because I haven't had it yet. Smells really good. The peppermint is coming through for sure. The chocolate's there. Not really sure I can smell the black tea, but we'll get there. And you guys will hear about it on my Instagram at Teadious_obsessions. And it definitely lives in the Advent 2020 highlight. So that was everything I got from Savoy Tea Company. Just 4 things, 2 10s, and 2 samples. Boom. The next order, so I also should... I also should say that I got that probably... It's been in a box for a month. Because, yeah. I don't know. I just really like that box and I wanted to share it with people. And I knew I wasn't yet going to drink those teas, so it wasn't a problem. Except I did take some of the White Christmas out to put in my advent calendar. All right. The next thing that I got is from Tea Gschwendner. So it's German, and so I'm pretty sure that W is pronounced a V. So we'll go with that. And so again, it's another Indestructo mailer. And do you want to know how I know that it's an Indestructo mailer? Because I ordered 50 of them. Sorry, 100, because I made homemade candles for all my friends and family for Christmas that I'm going to mail them off to. Anyways, what is up with the tangents? I think I figured it out. So again, the video right before this was for chocolate chip cookie by David's Tea, and I think I'm feeling the caffeine now, even though it's low caffeine. Anyway, moving on. So Tea Gschwendner. This is cute. So it's like red tissue paper. Ooh, and there's a sticker in there that says, "Thank you for your order and happy holidays." And the A in thank you is a Christmas tree. Ugh, you're welcome. Guys, I'm really excited to show you what I got in this order. Boom. So there's what it looks like before I sort of go into it. So this one hasn't been at my house that long, but it's been at least 2 weeks. So I apparently got a sample of Winter Zauber. It is a rooibos tea with cinnamon, almond bits, cardamom husks, flavor, and cardamom seeds. That's interesting. They include a little receipt. Boop. And then there's like this spoon. Cute. Red. I'll take it. I don't know if I like selected this color, if there was a heads up that it was coming. So it's plastic, but Tea Gschwendner is inscribed right there. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's hard. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thanks for the spoon. I'm sure it like perfectly sizes measurements of their tea, so I'm probably going to use that the first couple of times. What I'm weirdly excited about is that I ordered Earl Grey tea marshmallows. So there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 Earl Grey tea marshmallows. And the description says it's a flufftastic artisan marshmallow infused with Earl Grey tea. Best enjoyed toasted on s'mores, melted in coffee, tea, or hot chocolate, or right out of the bag. So you know I'm going to try one right out of the bag, right? Maybe not right now because, again, I just had a tea, but, you know, very soon. I can already feel myself, like, being okay with the holiday flavors mellowing out. And for whatever reason, my mind is like, it's Earl Grey time. I don't know why. I don't know. Here we go. Speaking of Earl Grey, so the whole reason that I placed this order, well, there's a few reasons. One, Steph over at Tea Leaf Project just recently, I think had a haul, and was kind of like reminded of them during the International Tea Festival. That was virtual this year. But here's a funny story. We're at 10 minutes, I know, but I mean, it's stories. So I discovered this tea as a teacher. Somebody had a gift box of Tea Gschwendner teas. Just probably like half-ounce samples, maybe 1 ounce, half, it was half. And they had Earl Grey number 69 in there. And I've held on to that tea and just finished it this year. I found the tea probably 2016, 17. And whoever had it, like, it was a little bit dusty in there. And they hadn't opened any of the teas. And so I was like, oh my God, this is my, like, how serendipitous. So I finally went back to order the Earl Grey number 69 from this company. This is by far the best Earl Grey, to me, that I've had. It's just like, no frills. It's just a good Earl Grey. And they do the bergamot nicely. And the tea is still high quality. And it's not a play on Earl Grey. Like, it doesn't, yeah, it's so good. So the description, and it's marketed as the aroma edition. So that's how you know it's meant to pull you in, like, at first smell. So the description says it's a blend of the finest black tea, heavy with first-rate natural bergamot oil. Even the Earl himself would be smitten by the bold character of this classic tea. The ingredients include black teas from China, India, and Ceylon, and finest bergamot oil. And then instead of like instructions for how to brew, they call it a tip. Oh, how nice and suggestive. Let me see. Oh yeah, they're right. It is the aroma edition. Like, this tea is just black tea with bergamot oil. Sorry, I don't want to spill it. And right out of the bag, you can smell it, and it smells amazing. This is why I dislike David's Tea Earl Grey, because to me it doesn't really have a smell, and when I brew it, it gets worse. So this is not a bash video, but I don't know, I really appreciate a good smelling Earl Grey, and it usually is indicative of a good tasting Earl Grey. Moving on. The last thing that I got in this order, and I don't know, I think at this time it was maybe 15% off, which is normally not that great a deal, but also free shipping at $35, and I knew I was going to buy enough of this tea. So I think this is 4 ounces. Yeah, 100 grams, 3.4 ounces. And so I also got Monet Fruit Paradise, which is a fruit tea, flavored fruit tea, inspired by Monet and the Art Institute of Chicago. So the ingredients include hibiscus blossoms, apple pieces, rose hips, elderberries, orange peel, flavor, strawberry pieces, and apricot pieces. And surprisingly, this tea may contain traces of peanuts. Okay, so this was just like, I don't know. Again, I was thinking, like, I have a lot of clove and I have a lot of chai. Peppermint's going around, and I was thinking for the future. So when it's time to start drinking Earl Grey, I also will have a nice fruity tea. Thanks, Tea Gschwendner. And if I'm not pronouncing that right, because it's been, I don't know, 7 minutes of me talking about this tea with the wrong name, let me know gently in the comments. But I'm pretty sure. But who knows? Okay, and the last thing I got, because again, treat yourself. Hello. Is an order from Exquisite Sips by Lady J. So I first found Exquisite Sips on Instagram. It is a small business owned by a lovely black woman who goes by Lady J. And included is a thank you card. Super cute. Thank yous right there. Thank you. And then my name, Kiara. Nice penmanship. And a purple card. How nice. And it's a Hallmark card. Ooh, there's a code in here for 15% off my next order. Thank you, Kiara, for supporting our small business. Your support means the world to us. Please snap a pic and or write a review about your teas on our IG, Exquisite Teas and More, which I will link in this video. We hope that your tea brings comfort and relaxation to you. Thanks again, Lady J. Girl, yes, it will. I know it will, because these teas I bought, I like. I don't know why that was so extra, but okay. And then there is a brewing instructions card. Okay, so what did I get from this company that was in this like really simple and nice mailer bag? So I got 8 ounces of the Caribbean Blast Tea. Yeah. So the Caribbean Blast Tea is an herbal fruit tisane. So it's a tisane. And the ingredients are mango, papaya, pineapple, and rooibos. The rooibos is the last ingredient, and it's kind of what makes the tea look almost dusty. But this tea was so good. So the first time I had it in like a small sample size, probably about this big, and it just wasn't enough. And you know I had it iced, so you know you need to heap on a lot so when the ice is in there, it doesn't dilute all the flavor. Anyway, delicious tea. Super, super just like tropical tasting. The mango was good, the papaya, the pineapple. And I would say I forgot there was rooibos in here because it doesn't even, it must add to the hydration of it all, but it doesn't really come off as a sweet rooibos tea or as a fruity rooibos tea because I don't even like those. Okay, and then if I ordered pecan pie tea, I feel like it was out of stock when I ordered it. I don't know. I'm super happy because let me read you these ingredients. So it's raw pecans. Again, guys, I can't pronounce this word. Rooibos tea and brown sugar. That's it. So I'm super interested because all on IG, like Lady J and the Exquisite Sips IG is like, you like this pecan tea? And then there's like the slow motion and the whole blending process. And I'm like, that looks amazing. Yes. So I'm super excited to try this tea. Actually, I am going to sniff it. Wow. So it definitely just smells of pecans, rooibos, and the smell of brown sugar that you don't know if it's going to be sweet. And so, I don't know, it smells exactly like what it says. So I'm wondering how this will brew up. Marjorie over at Knitting Opera on Instagram always suggests that I brew rooibos teas in milk. So just like steep them in milk while they warm. So I think I will try that. Super excited. And the last thing I got was the Minty Fresh Tea. Small sample size. So like again, me and mint and tea. I just discovered that I like mint and chocolate and peppermint because of Christmas. But mint and like herbal teas that are good for you, my mind can get across. But anyways, here we go. This one is a green tea with orange, blueberries, and spearmint. So again, I've liked all the teas, and so I was like, let me just try this one in a small dose because the mint, but we good? Yeah. So yeah, there's that. I'm super excited. Let me just smell this one for old time's sake. This is the Caribbean Blast. The papaya is calling my name. I'm so extra today, guys. Woo! I'm in the spirit. So I think as a last thing that I will leave you guys with is this meme. So it was on Facebook. And it's basically like when you see, when you're shopping for Christmas gifts for other people and you're like, you know who that would be good for? Me. And anybody who's like a Grinch fan knows how he would say it, just like, me. Anyway, so I got all this stuff for me because treat yourself, tea's the season. And I was supporting smaller businesses, specifically with Exquisite Sips, because it's a, you know, kind of a one-person show. I'm sure she has a team, but it's her. Tea Gschwendner is bigger and based out of Chicago, and Savoy Teas is probably bigger, but I was just like non-David's tea, teas that I love, the Earl Grey 69, the Caribbean Blast, and then the homemade apple cider and pumpkin muffin. So I got all the teas that I love, that I know I loved. So Ramble, ramble. KJ, get your stuff together. I know. So, what I want to hear in the comments, what have you guys bought yourself this season? Maybe it's something that's like also not in the current season, but you know you're going to enjoy right after the holidays are over. Or maybe it's just something you've had your eye on and you just let yourself have it. Or what are you looking forward to buying for yourself? How about that? So let me know, because I also might be hitting up your sources. And I also recommend that you guys try all this stuff, because again, these are all things that I love. So I really stand beside that. Oh, jeez. Okay. The caffeine may be wearing off. Anyway, happy holidays, guys. Treat yourself. Merry Christmas, if that's your jam. And I'll see you guys again at the next one, which is probably going to be a review of the Earl Grey's. Of the Earl Grey matchas from David's Tea. Okay, bye.